Howdy neighbor! Today we're gonna make some pony makeover. You see, I found this thing, I looked at it and said to myself, what a monster could do such a thing? Then I remembered that was me, my younger self. So yeah, it is kinda broken and dirty, but there's a hope. See those wings? Those butterfly wings? They gave me an idea. I know a character who has wings like those. So yeah, we're making ChoCho from Boruto. Okay, first of all, get rid of her. We don't need them. Chop chop! Tail? We don't need tail. Chop chop! Now it looks much scarier than before. We're getting somewhere. Now I gotta get rid of nail polish. I'm gonna do this in bathroom, so give me a minute. Oh boy, it stinks. Before putting colors, we need to cover wings with tape so it won't get dirty. And also we need to put gesso on so paint can stick to it better. When this is done, we're starting to paint. For skin color I used brown, white and a little bit of yellow. Okay, so next what we're gonna do is... You need to put another layer. This color is too dark. And you have to wait for paint to dry anyway.
Oh, for crying out loud, SpongeBob!
So, when all of this is done, we're gonna make eyes. I made a sketch of her eyes before, so all left to do is put this on her face, which was surprisingly not the hardest part, but frustrating as hell. Especially when I realized that her left eye I made much better, but I have to cover it with her hair anyway. I hate it. Just coloring the eyes really quick. There's a lot more things ahead of us. Okay, eyes looking good enough for me. We move on to clothes. We need to make a sketch of them first and begin to paint. So, while we're making clothes, maybe I can say how I feel about this character. I chose her for some reason, right? Well, the reason was... wings. I don't like her actually. I think she's more of those boring characters that I don't really care about. She's kinda annoying and, well, I accept her. But I wouldn't say I like her. But I love Shikadai and Inojin instead. Oh my god, I love those guys so much. Maybe I should make some makeover with them. Maybe someday. I gotta say, clothes were the most time-consuming. At first the plan was to sew them, but I really didn't feel like doing this at all. And hey, we're done! Good job! In montage it looks like it took little time, when in reality I made this for like an hour and a half. Oh, look what I found! A tail! Honestly, I have no idea which toy lost it on war, but I don't really care either. I kinda feel like Sid from Toy Story. And it looks like I've already painted on it, but we don't want pink, we need orange. Okay, now the fun part. JK, not fun at all, cause we need to make hair out of clay. But I had a bigger project on my mind with clay already, and I didn't want to waste it. I'm kinda poor, you know. So I'm using instead some weird paper clay, I don't know how to call it, but I hate it. I tried to sculpture with it before and it was horrible, but we have to work with it. And most of her hair is done, easy enough, right? Well, those spiky things on her head drove me mad. At first I tried to take a ball and attach some spikes to it, and that would be a good idea with clay. But with this thing from hell, I had to abandon this idea and just make spikes with my finger, which was extremely uncomfortable and frustrating. But I've done it. Oh, and also when I noticed the hair were dry, I started to paint them and somehow forgot to film this. So, hey, look, the hair part is done. Great! Move on to last thing, which are details. I gotta admit this. I desperately tried to finish it in one day. And at this point I was really tired, so you can see lines aren't the prettiest, but I was too tired to care and I'm too lazy to change it now, so she has to live with this. Now for me the most satisfying thing, which is taking off the tape and reveal the magic of butterfly wings. And it looks good. Maybe not exactly how I imagine it, but I like it. And the most important thing is, it looks much better than before, which again wasn't really hard to make either. Well, my work is done. I hope you enjoyed. See you next time, partner. If you like this content, be sure to subscribe and visit my Instagram in description.